Hello.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Mind Story session on Monday. How is everyone? Very happy to see you joining us for this happy session, peaceful session. I hope you start your day well. And for some of us, it's like quite late in the evening, but we are very lucky to get ourselves gathered. My name is Yo. I'll be your moderator today. And today we will have Monk John as our teaching monk. So let's pay our respect to Monk John before we start the session by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, third bow. Please enjoy the session, and if you have any questions, there will be a Q&A and sharing session after the photo taking. Thank you. Can I pass the session to Monk John?
Thank you, Yo, and hello to everyone. Today we have Elsa Marine, Yo, and Thiên Hải Sen, Bettina, Manish, Yin, Madel, and Ise Daniel, and Iman, Osukoya, Olajumoke, Precious, Sion, Adebayo, Pet, People Talk, Me, Ove Mipo, Bube, Uche, and Jesse, and Bess, and iPhone. I think we have all models. We have iPhone 10, iPhone 11, iPhone 13, iPhone 14 perhaps. Abimbola, Toluwalase, M Speaker, Omolola, and Uche, and Vanessa. So welcome to my story sessions. And today, this is the second session of 2025. And if you remember on the first session, I showed you this image. And it says that we have 364 days left. And now this number has changed. We do not have 364 days. How many days do we have now? Well, if you do not want to Google yourself or do some math, I have that answer for you. We have 360 days left in 2025, which means 5 days gone, right? And that would be a pretty good reminder so that we will not be careless. It's still the first week, the second week of January. It's still like New Year festivity, and I wanted to take some rest. Or maybe you now started to get back to work after some New Year break and celebrations and something like that. But if we, the times will disappear just the matter of an eye blink, and it's gonna be too short if we are unable to make use of it, right? So how do we make use the most of our time? Well, you can do different things, of course, but the most important thing that we should invest the time on is to change ourselves a little bit and make ourselves a fraction better. And if you can do like that, if you can strive to be better, just a fractions of change, one day at a time, by the end of the year, we're gonna accumulate that change, and well, we're gonna remember 365 days in 2025, and the year has been awesome. I'm not sure if you have ever recorded or written down in your diary, like things of the years on your own. Like, what is it that you consider to be something that remind you the most of 2024? What is it in 2023? Was it in 2022 and so on? And for those who live several decades already, that's going to be like a very good journal, or maybe it could be even a book later on if you consider writing a novel or a book about yourself, right? So I think if we are able to make use of our days wisely, by the end of the year, that's going to be very easy for you to come up with a good story to remind yourself. Well, some of you, maybe what happened like last year, is that you came to Thailand for the first time and you were able to deepen your meditation. You were able to meditate for 2 weeks without connecting to your phone. Remember that? And if you already come back to the old habits, and by the way, old habits die hard, that you have to check your phone every 5 minutes also. Just think of those moments, the days that you were in Thailand and you didn't have a chance, or your phone was confiscated. You didn't touch the phone very much, and you were happy, by the way. So the amount of happiness that you can harvest each day will depend on what you're going to do for yourself and the ability to stay more at present. And this present moment, they flies very rapidly. Again, this number could be a very, very good reminder, right? We were a few days ago 365, and now it's 360. And by the matter of an eye blink, we will not have 1 month anymore. We're gonna lose the opportunity to use January of 2025 very soon, right? We will not have our opportunity to use the 1st of January anymore, the 2nd of January anymore, the 3rd of January anymore, the 4th of January anymore, right? And now, if we think about this every single day, of course, you're gonna not be like slacking off and be careless about using time. And for sure, it's gonna be a very good journey from today until the end of the year. This is something that we have to remind ourselves very often, very now and then. Especially, that's even better than let the mind wander to any random things. Because the mind goes to things that will never happen. 90% of your thoughts, they are about things that will never happen. Or something that has happened before, but you are unable to let go of them. You would never be able to change them. And only 10%, they are at the present moment. And this is the present moment. The present moment today, 360 days until 2026, okay? Well, not to be pessimist, because some people say, yeah, but we should, not to be pessimists and just enjoy our day one day at a time. Enjoying our day one day at a time doesn't mean we try to run away from the truth. We should be able to face the truth with an optimistic mind, or maybe with a relaxed mind. If we are able to look at this number and say, yeah, I'm doing my best and tomorrow will be better. I think that's the attitude we need for 2025. Okay, so we have good company for now, and I guess we'll be ready for our meditation. If you are ready for the meditation, let's begin our session together. So now, close your eyelids softly and gently. Feel relaxed in every part of your body, and breathe in and out long, softly, slowly a few times. We spend the first moment of our meditation to establish a posture that will not require us to change, to move for as long as we can. And relax all the muscles in your body. Relax the muscles of your forehead, the muscles on your face, your cheek, your chin. Allow them to feel relaxed. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, including your arms and your hands. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your hips, your thighs, and your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And when your body is feeling a bit more relaxed, it will be easier for the mind to calm down. But let's say, even though we say relax, but it means we do not suffer, we do not feel bad about sitting alone, closing your eyes and do nothing. Even though we yet to feel super happy, if we feel neutral at the moment, just consider relax. Or sometimes we use the word sabai already. And when we feel a bit more sabai, I would like you to stay with the breath for a moment. we will cultivate some sati, which means the ability for the mind to stay inside the body. And the best way to measure sati is using our own breath. I would like you to monitor the airflow, your breathing, so that your mind doesn't think about anything else. If you can stay with the airflow, moving inside of your body, the mind that jumps to other thoughts shall return to the breath, thus staying inside the perimeter of your body. But if you happen to think about something else, and that can happen, all you have to do is returning to the breath relaxingly, without feeling frustrated or annoyed. Be patient and be gentle as much as you can to return to the breath. Again and again. We're gonna need to do this several times. As the mind is yet to be completely still. Depending on how much sati you have the whole day. This can be effortless. It can be challenging, but that is all right. It is by no means something wrong. You have to be patient with the method. And not to focus so much on the result. And the proper method is keep bringing the mind back to feel the airflow and stay with it for as long as you can. If the mind wanders, bring it back relaxingly. and maintain at the center of the body. When the mind becomes lighter, it's gonna be ready to stay still at the body center. And let's, for one more time, or a few more times, follow the airflow all the way down to the breath's turning point around the middle of your abdomen. Feel the breath arriving and touching the body center. And if you breathe as softly as you can, as slowly as you can, as gently as you can, how the breath will arrive at the body center. It's gonna be very close or similar to a bird's feather floating down from the sky to finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. And that's how soft and gentle our minds can feel. At the center of the body, the longer we can feel and remain at the body's center, the more amount of such peaceful feeling that the mind can harvest and absorb. We might begin from touching the center, relaxingly, so that the mind can reach and feel the middle of the abdomen, for as long as we can. Don't worry much where exactly the center is. Say somewhere inside of your body that you now feel the most comfortable. It's a good starting point. And we shall begin with that point. Rather than trying to find the absolute perfect center. Because the most important thing now and the method is trying to be for as long as we can the center of the body. And to make sure that it is easier, you might want to repeat a mantra silently. Repeat a mantra. Now you don't have to worry about breathing any longer. Maintain the mind at the center. And recite a mantra internally. That can be clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, 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 Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way, and Arahang means the purest state of the mind. So at the moment, When we repeat the mantra, we are telling ourselves we are on the right way to purify the mind. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. Samma arahang. You may continue repeating the mantra by imagining that there is a wireless speaker playing the mantra soothing voice. The magic is when you are able to repeat this inner melody without thinking about anything in particular. The resonance of the mantra will wash away all mental impurities and create more space in the mind. Samma arahang. 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 When we repeat the mantra internally by letting the voice to emerge from within, the mind gradually sinks to a more profound state that can be as thin as a dream, as light as the cloud in the sky, as spacious as unlimited space. And right there, you may visualize an image something round, clear, pure, and illuminating, such as the sun, the full moon, a water drop, a crystal ball, or a bubble. Whatever object we choose, just draw it mentally like a dream, as if you are daydreaming. You may also while visualizing the image, repeat a mantra in the mind at the same time. It's like the visualized image. It's the only image the mind is paying attention to. And the sound of the mantra be the only voice the mind is paying attention to. Samma arahang, 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 Samma arahang. We follow the same principle. Everything we're doing now, we do it relaxingly, with no expectation. We don't crave anything in the future, or we do not care at all about the result. By doing so, the mind will be absolutely at the present, located at the body center, visualizing one image and listening to only one internal sound, the mantra. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. I would like you to continue doing this on your own for a moment until we arrive at an appropriate time for loving kindness. Let's be individually together for a while. มาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหังสัมมาอะระหัง And with the amount of peace energy, you may imagine you're sharing. Imagine that the energy is spreading out in all directions, encircling your whole body, the room that you are in, and everyone in the same room, in the same house, same building. You're spreading the peace energy to all of them equally and unconditionally. Doesn't matter who they are. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing. And imagine you share this peace energy to everyone in the whole country. And you can share the energy to all of them equally and unconditionally. Regardless of who they are, what they do, where they live, your sharing is unconditional. Then you spread the peace energy to all of them. The more you share, the more you have. So you become a medium for the peace energy to pass through, to be transmitted to the entire community, the whole country, and the whole world at last. Spread your love, your kindness to all of them equally and unconditionally. Doesn't matter who they are, what they do. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you are sharing and extend this peace energy to all living beings, to all animals, the one you can see, and plenty that you cannot, all alike, to all living beings in the whole world, so that this peace energy will expand and spread throughout the entire planet Earth, washing away our impurities. That is the real cause of human sufferings. Continue to share this peace energy. And now, our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out. Long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly and slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palappata Pacceka Nanjayang Phalang Arahanta Nanja Te Chedrakang Pantami Sappaso Teatrata Sakita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroka Sakita Hota Saha Sapphe Yadipi Sappaputta-nupavena, Sappathamma-nupavena, Sappasangha-nupavena, Sattha-soti, Bhavantu te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe purentu sankappa. All of your dreams become true. Janto panaraso yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Mani shoti raso yatha. Similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Okay. Welcome everyone, and I hope that you enjoy our meditation together. Maybe you can switch on your webcam. We can take a photo together. Okay. And I hope that your meditation went awesome, went well. Maybe you can share later on how it went, and you can also type in the comment. But first, let's switch on and show your faces. I hope that today you could, to some extent, manage to calm the mind down for a little bit. Today we have more people switching on webcam, and see, now that you can also look at each other, not only my face. It's a good investment, right? Good. So we have already a comment from Vanessa. Fabulous meditation with very cycles, dream clarity breakthroughs, and very clear bright moon up in the sky. Okay. All right. And we will talk, say, my network is low, but I can switch on my background. Oh, it's okay. So at least I already saw that you meditated together with some of the peace clubs. That's awesome. I saw that. Okay. And Isaac, thank you very much for this meditation. It was perfect and I felt more relaxed. Great. So what about the rest? How's your meditation? And oh, we have one Melissa, okay, who started a meditation a week ago. Wow, that's awesome. I hope that this meditation isn't too long because here we meditate about 50 minutes. And for many, that could be quite a ride, quite a challenge. They never do it or never practice regularly. But for those who are very used to this, 50 minutes can be too short for them. But if I would put this meditation for 2 hours, I guess we do not have any audience. So let's keep it a little shorter so that we can have good company. Godfrey say, Omolola say it was great. Godfrey, thank very much. And I felt relaxed and enjoy. And Daniel say it was an awesome session, calming and rejuvenating. It's beautiful how it seems like a minute. Wow, that's great. And Alie say thanks for this wonderful session. The session was great and inspiring. And Vanessa okay, Manish, it was peaceful. Salmon, thank very much for wonderful meditation. I feel relief from my stress and I feel very calm. That's great. And Alevi, I feel calm and happy. Tian Aisen, rejoicing in everyone's merit. Great. And Oleoluvar, it was what I needed to unwind. My day has been stressful and the meditation was like pushing a reset button. And Bube, meditation was good after a long time of engaging meditation, very peaceful. And for iPhone, oh, Melissa, it was wonderful and thanks Vanessa for inviting me. Great. And Bettina, today I didn't just hear the guidance from outside, but also from the inside of the guidance. I visualized Luang Por Dhamma's face, feel deeply calm and calmer and almost still. Sadhu wanted to stay longer. Madel, it was peaceful meditation. Oh, that's great. So it seems that people had also great meditation. And I like Vanessa said, my cats love it so much. They go all over me. Should I kick them out? It's okay, just let them be. But maybe you don't let them in the first place if you don't want any distraction, perhaps. Okay, so we continue to talk about making resolution. We started this series like last time. It was about how we're gonna make our New Year resolution and keep them alive. You know, many people at the end of the year, they say that majority of people in the US says that their New Year resolution is to exercise regularly. Many people wanted to start regular exercise. And many of them, after 5 days, will not be able to continue because, well, keeping resolutions, especially year-long resolution, isn't easy. Not many can do it. So we break that down and we introduce a concept that is how you're going to be able to keep your resolution. Okay, basically these resolution, they belong to the same category. They belong to the same concept. You can have different names. For example, making decisions, goal setting, promising, making a vow, making commitment, visualization, and reaching. They all are pretty much the same. And this requires basic virtue that is called commitment and truthfulness. If you practice commitment regularly, like you're committed to easier things in your life. For example, when someone asks you to do something, you say yes, you really do it. Because satya in this sense means you say what you do and you do what you say. If you have this regular thread of being committed to things in life, making a bigger resolution, that's considered bigger, right? Because, okay, you're gonna exercise for like 365 days without missing a single day, that's huge. And if you can commit to very small things, you are likely to be able to commit to bigger things, okay? And this commitment, for example, we talk about the 5 habits: cleanliness, tidiness, politeness, punctuality, and meditation. These are 5 small habits that we normally use to practice our commitment and truthfulness. Like, for example, in a bedroom, if you're committed to making your bed every morning, when you get up, you rise, you make sure that everything in your bedroom is tidy and organized. That commitment is really, really powerful, because if you can do that every day, of course, when you make a vow or resolution for something for a year, that's going to be easier, right? It's going to be considered, one is like running sprint, and the other one is like marathon. When you run sprint, of course, whether you're going to win or not, that's just 10 seconds, maybe 20 seconds. 10 seconds could be too short for many. But you committed very shortly. It's like you committed with this satya, truthfulness commitment. But something like a year-long resolution, that is like running marathon. Anyone who still managed to keep your 2025 3 resolutions alive until now, raise your hands. Until now, no one at all? Oh, okay, we have someone here. Great. So if you can keep that for 5 days, for 6 days, well, chances that you might be able to maintain the pace. And if you can keep it for almost a month, you have already got a new habit. And when you have that as a habit, you don't need much effort, but all habits die hard. Because when you do something new, you also need to let go of something old. And those something old can come back to take your attention at any time. If you're not mindful, or if you kind of be careless, or sometimes you just want to give some reward to yourself, and that may break the new habit that you're working on, okay? So today we are going to relate this to the concept of visualization. Many people talk about this concept. You know, there are many books that talk about visualization, the power of visualization, now how visualization is going to give you success and give you future. So basically, it's very simple. You visualize something that you want to achieve in your mind and work until that thing comes true. So while you make a resolution of trying to exercise for 325 days, or maybe you're going to make a resolution that you're going to meditate every day, you need to also visualize yourself doing that. Like, I'm going to be able to do it. I have to imagine myself at the end of 2025 that I can successfully meditate every single day without missing a single day. And that day, I'm gonna come to my stories, and Mang John is gonna ask me a very simple question: can you do that? And I can say to him that, voila, I have become a new person. This is the future me. You have to visualize that as well. But many people don't understand that when you visualize, there are two things that you need. First, visualization. Suppose that that's on your right hand. And then second, peace energy. You need to have both in order for your wish to come true, in order for your future self to be attracted to you. So again, it's not necessarily have to be like, okay, right hand visualization, left hand peace energy. This is just some graphic, okay? But when you put them together and make a gesture of a prayer like this, you combine the two energy. You combine visualization and peace energy together, and you make a wish. That wish is gonna be super strong, okay? And we normally do this as well in perhaps the end of the meditation, and maybe next time I can guide you through a little bit on this manifestation at the meditation's end. So you can normally meditate first, just normal meditation. Try as much as you can to keep your mind at the center of your body until you can reunite with the crystal ball, with the bubble, with the moon, and have that become clearer. The clearer it is, the clearer your mind becomes. And the clearest mind is the perfect mind to visualize. So towards the end, while we finish the loving kindness part, like now we've already shared our love or peace energy to all around the world. The last 1 or 2 minutes is the time that you will use for making resolution or making or visualize something. Okay, you're gonna use that at the end. And because you meditate, you also have peace energy. The peace energy is spread out to all around the planet Earth. You also have some for yourself. And this is going to be awesome because when you have peace energy, it's going to attract positive things to you. We're going to talk about this next time. The law of attraction. The law of attraction is going to be an awesome topic, but of course, I need to finish this in a few minutes. So let's keep it short for now. If you want visualization to be very effective, first you need to have clear mind. And with a clearer mind, you visualize better, right? You see yourself clearer because all the fear, all your doubts, or disbelief that you previously wouldn't have will vanish. And now you just have only faith, you just have only willingness, you just have only belief. That is the perfect moment. You can visualize your future self. And because your mind is at the center, at the end of your meditation, before we open our eyes, the mind is still at the center. That is when you're going to reconnect with the peace energy. When you have both visualization and peace energy, then whatever you visualize will be attracted to you. That's will be the introduction to the law of attraction, but we will talk about it next time. Of course, you visualize something, like you visualize yourself to be successful. You visualize yourself to have a better job. You visualize yourself that you will exercise for 365 days. You visualize yourself that you want your family to be peaceful, even though you don't even know how that will happen, right? Sometimes people, they don't visualize because they say, I don't know how to reach there. But this is incorrect. Whether you know, whether you can, whether you are moving towards your directions or not, you can visualize. And that's the essence of those many books. They talk about this. They talk about how even though you don't know how to walk, you don't know where you're heading to, you don't know the path, but then you visualize first. And that will eliminate the fear. That will attract things that you want to have to come to you better. So to sum up, the clear mind and the visualization, they are like this. If you want to go somewhere, of course, you're going to need to have a vehicle, and a good vehicle, the vehicle that moves you fast. And you need to also have direction. If you don't have a map, then chances are that you probably get lost because you don't know where to go to that destination, right? So you need both. You need to have vehicle and you need to have the direction. If you have the direction, then you have the future you. You have the visualized image. You know where you're going to. But if you don't have peace energy, again, meditation gives you peace energy. Your car is not going to move very fast. Maybe you're going to drive an old car, and that old car will kind of be broken along the way. Then, if you have the peace energy, you have a newer car. That car moves you fast. But if you don't have visualized image, maybe you're not going anywhere because you don't know where to go to, and you can get lost at any time, right? And now we have an old car, but a map. Oh, you can use your phone as a GPS option and drive an old car. Of course, you will arrive at your destination, but not very fast. Or the best case here is when you have a proper car and you have a proper direction, you have a map, right? So provided that this map is not like, it doesn't suck. So I'm not talking about the quality of GPS these days. It's just like, okay, you know where to go to, and that's perhaps enough. That's why we need both. We need to have attraction so that the visualized image will attract to us, will be attracted to our life. And this is the answer why some people visualize but never really have their dreams come true. Maybe they have visualized image, but they don't have peace energy. They don't have this energy. They just visualize, and that's it. They don't come true, right? So if you can have both, and that's why making a resolution at the end of each meditation, at the end, because that's when your mind is clearest, and that's when you have peace energy, will be very, very strong. Whatever you wish for will be attracted to you. Your mind is everything. What you think, you become. And I have to go now. So let's say, Elena, Happy New Year. I like the guidance and very useful for me and family. I meditate every day. Yeah, we can wish as well for peaceful society, for peaceful era. And if we can have a lot of people, we can make a wish for, say, better environment. And that needs a lot of peace energy. It's like sometimes when you do this alone, it's not enough. So it requires some people to do it together. So if your family can do this together, that's gonna be very, very supportive, okay? And each time it was restful and calming at my mind process what happens today. I wish to ensure I can join with online sessions as much as I can. Okay, so make sure you can watch some recording, although the recordings are not as strong as in person. Uche, the weather is so hot, but I was able to meditate. That's good for you, Uche. And Marky Mark, lovely meditation again. I was peaceful. It was peaceful time. What I needed now. I'm back in London after a month. Oh, that's cool. And NT Soa, I really enjoyed today's sessions. Also, Koya, today's was nice. I was able to focus on the voice. Okay, excellent. Elsa Marine, infinite thanks. Very good. And Leader Amu, wellness manager. Okay, I wanted to. Okay. Glad to see you again. That's good. Tien I Sen, keep it as a habit and routine. Obe Mibo, thanks for meditation sessions, were relaxing. Okay. And Diana Iluma, my meditation was wonderful. Vanessa, 2021, I visualize becoming a pupil of Thai teaching monks. Really? Okay. That monk look like me? Perhaps not. Okay. Monkey Mark, I need to leave a little bit early. Okay. That's to what's the posture for visualizing? It's the mind. Okay. So any posture is all right. But why do we put the hands like this? It's not about energy or anything, you know. So basically, when we put the hands like this, it's like we put some effort. It's not just like we do it for granted. We really put some effort, and that just amplify the amount of effort that you put into visualizing something. Okay, right. So that's it for today. And next time, we're going to talk more about what we call the law of attraction. That is an extended content of what we have studied today. We talk about the how we visualize something, but we talk a little bit about the energy. But to elaborate more on how the energy works, it has to be next time on Thursday.
Thank you very much, Monk John, for your guidance and the valuable teaching. And thank you everyone for joining today's session. Bring more friends to join us this coming Thursday, and then we can continue the story of Monk John. And before we end the session, let's pay our respect to Monk John by bowing 3 times. First bow, second bow, third bow.
Okay, thank you very much, Yo. May you all be happy, healthy, and wise. May all of you have all the wisdoms to overcome obstacles in your life. All your wishes be fulfilled, all your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within easily and effortlessly without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank
Okay,
you.
so thank you very much, and bye everyone. Basically, what I did in the end, like giving color blessing, is actually help you to repeat those resolutions. And those are generic resolutions, like to be healthy, to be successful, and so on. That pattern, if you follow and visualize along the way, that's how resolution works. Okay. All right. So bye Yo, and bye Bettina, and Elsa Marine, and Vanessa, and Manish, and Elena, and Xian, and Elsa Marine, and Diana Illumer, and Salmon, and Daniel, and Leader Amu, and Isen, Dioke Spar, Omolola, Dan Uche, and Eva Riste, Oluvatobi, Sabo Vale, Madel, Osukoya, Adebayo, Vivo Tak, and me, and Antisua, and Tuluvalase, Oleoluva, Sadrin, and Angelina Bay, and Frankie Liu, and Sam Fang, or Dunayo, Kabalisa, Hudson Rice, Saddam, and Sion Kasim,